days before memory, there were the immortals, moving silently down through the centuries, leading many secret lives. We've always been among you, constantly locked in combat with one another, in a battle which knows no limit of time or place. We can only be killed by our heads being taken, feeding the victor with all the knowledge and strength from the loser. This is known as the quickening. In the end, there can be only one. But how did we get here? Where did we come from? What is our purpose? Our existence is shrouded in mystery, but these things I know. I am Duncan MacLeod of the Clan MacLeod. I am almost 400 years old, and once, a very long time ago, I was a Highlander.
Here we are, born to be kings. We're the princes of the universe. Here we belong, fighting to survive in a war with the darkest power.
The church ruled your death as suicide, so I had to bury you on unconsecrated ground, away from the village. But we both know what really happened. I'm so sorry, Deborah. I should have just married you, even with Robert's death on my hands. I put honor and duty in front of our love, and that was a terrible mistake. I will regret that for the rest of my days. But I promise you this. I will always love you. I will never stop loving you. Goodbye, my beautiful Deborah.
I'm glad I finally convinced you to get in your car. That old one's falling apart.
Come on, that car still had lots of life left in it.
Well, nothing's built like you. They don't last forever.
Well, they do if you take care of them.
It's ugly and I hated it.
And that is the reason why we are here.
Hello, can I help you?
Yeah, I'm looking to get a new car.
Well, you've come to the right place. What kind of vehicle are you looking for?
Something with low miles, lots of trunk space, something practical. It probably needs to hold 4 people in case we have anyone with us. Needs to be in good shape, no rust, no previous accidents.
Sounds like maybe you're wanting a station wagon. Do you do a lot of traveling?
Some, but I usually fly, so the car wouldn't play a factor there. Just something to drive around town, and perhaps a road trip here and there.
I see. We have a few models over here that
Oh, yeah. And whatever kind of car it is, it can't be ugly.
We'll see what we can do.
Duncan!
That thing? I thought we were looking to get a new car.
Well, a car can last forever if you take care of it.
But that thing is a bucket of bolts. It probably doesn't even run. Does it run?
Yes, but not very well. It just needs to find the right owner to take care of it.
And that owner is you, Duncan.
Me? Well, at least it's not ugly. How much?
How about $2,500? A small price to pay to make the lady happy, don't you agree?
Absolutely. We'll take it.
Duncan, what's wrong?
An immortal.
Duncan, be careful.
I'm Duncan MacLeod of the Clan MacLeod.
Deborah? Deborah Campbell? So what did you tell your father this time?
I told him I was going to collect berries for tonight's supper.
That story again? He must think you're the best berry picker in the village.
Who says I'm not? I still bring home plenty of berries and I get to spend half the time with you.
Hi, Deborah. You are the master. You know what else you're a master of?
What's that?
My heart.
Duncan, I want to stop hiding our relationship.
Aye, maybe it's time. I'm sure your father is planning to make arrangements for your marriage soon. It's high time he knows what a good husband I would be to you.
I just hope he's not making plans to have me marry Robert.
Robert's a good man. He's been my best friend since childhood. But he doesn't love you like I do.
What if he is the one my father chooses for me to marry?
Then I will fight for you. I will always fight for you. After all, if not willing to fight for true love, then I have no business being your husband. I love you, Deborah Campbell, and I will love you till the end of my days.
And I love you too, Duncan McLeod. When I crawled out of that grave, I didn't know where I was or why I was there.
The village ruled your death a suicide, and so I had no choice but to bury you out in the middle of nowhere. I never even had a chance to visit your grave, as I was banished from the village myself shortly after.
I wasn't able to find my way back to the village for months. When I finally returned, they told me that you had been banished, that you had made a deal with the devil to resurrect your body. I knew then that I was like you. I tried to find you, but nobody knew where you had gone, and nobody cared. They banished me from the village as well. I didn't know what to do. I had no way of finding you and no way of sustaining myself. I lived on insects, berries, and anything I was able to steal from travelers. One day I tried to steal a loaf of bread from a camp that I came across.
Stop right there! On your feet! Well, 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 if it isn't a common little thief. You know what happens to thieves that are caught stealing in these lands?
Please have mercy, sir. I'm lost and starving. All I wanted was a bit of your food.
Is that so? What's this little bit of food worth to you? Do you have anything to give in return?
I know how to soar, and I'm good at gathering berries.
That's not what I'm interested in.
No, please don't. Please don't.
What's the matter? If you're truly starving, don't give me what I want. I'll be over quickly.
Unhand that fair maiden, you foul wretch!
Who are you?
I am Sir George Cardos, and I am at the lady's service. If you do not unhand her at once, I will have no choice but to dispatch you.
Is that so? She tried to steal from me, and I'll do with her as I like!
Not while I am around. Now, arm yourself. What's the matter? Is your hair getting in your eyes? Give up now, while you still have a life to beg for. Are you sure you've done this before? That is your sword, isn't it? Go on. Don't give up now. You're doing so well. Are you all right, fair maiden?
Who are you?
Someone like you.
Like me?
Yes. You have no idea what you are, do you? What is your name, my lady?
Deborah Campbell.
Come, Deborah Campbell. We have much to talk about.
That seems like so long ago. He came in like a white knight and saved me. We even ended up getting married. George was larger than life, but there was a dark side to him that I never saw until after the marriage. He was possessive. He could never be wrong about anything. He started putting me down all the time and calling me names. He made me feel so small.
I'm sorry you had to go through that. A woman should never be treated that way.
I've been with George for almost 370 years. He will never let me see any friends, never let me out of his sight, and controls my every waking moment. I had to get out. I'm here because I need your help, Duncan. I need to get away from this man, and I don't know what to do.
How did you find me?
I saw a newspaper article with Tessa's artwork on it, and you were in the picture. I was able to track you down through the antique business that you two run together. Please, Duncan, you're my only hope.
How old is Cardos?
He's over 800 years old.
That's twice as old as Duncan. And probably more powerful. What exactly do you want Duncan to do?
I don't know. I just had no one else to turn to.
Where is Cardos staying?
He's rented a small cabin on the outskirts of town. He followed me here as soon as he found out that I bought a plane ticket with his credit card. I'm sure he's already looking for me.
Does he know where we live?
I don't think so. I don't see how he would know that information.
Okay. I will go and talk to Cardos tomorrow morning. You can stay here until we work this out.
Duncan, there's nothing to work out. This man cannot be reasoned with.
Duncan, please don't go. Men like Cardos are very dangerous when they don't get their way. He could be capable of anything.
Well, we have to do something. Deborah can't keep running forever.
This man is her husband. If he cares about her, he'll be willing to talk. Besides, he can't kill me, or he'll never find out where she is.
I need to at least try and talk to him.
Tessa, can you help Deborah get set up in the guest room?
Of course. Come on, Deborah. I have some things that can fit you.
Thank you.
Duncan, I don't like this.
We've already discussed this, Tess. Something needs to be done. I'll be fine.
Do you still love her?
She was the first woman that I ever loved. I first fell in love with her when I was still a child. I guess a part of me will always love her.
That's what worries me. People never get over their first love. They always have a soft spot for them. She is beautiful and an immortal. What do I have to offer that she can't?
There's one thing, Tess, that's totally unique to you that nobody else has, and that can never be replaced. Your heart. I love you, Tess. You're the person I want to be with. But Deborah's in trouble. And yes, I still care about her. But I can't just stand by and do nothing when she needs me. I have to help her.
I know. Do what you have to do. Just know that I'm having a really hard time with this. And I don't want you to lose your head or your heart because of an old flame.
I understand. Hopefully we can work all this out quickly and peacefully without anybody getting hurt. It'll be okay. I promise.
Hey, how are you doing? Did you get any sleep?
A little. Thank you for helping me. I know this must be very hard for you.
It's been difficult. Just be honest with me. Are you still in love with Duncan?
Yes, but please don't hold that against me. I don't want to disrupt your happiness. Duncan and I had our chance, and fate saw fit to take that away from us. I don't want to interfere with your lives. I just don't know who else to turn to. I've just been so alone and so empty for so long. I just want a chance to have some happiness in my life.
Everyone deserves that chance.
George Cardos of the Teutonic Order.
I'm Duncan MacLeod of the Clan MacLeod.
Are you here for me?
Yes, but I don't want to fight you.
I wouldn't want to fight me either. So, what do you want?
I was hoping we could talk about your wife.
Deborah? You know where she is? Is she all right?
Physically, yes. In spirit, not so much.
Why did she go to you? What are you to her?
I'm just a friend who wants to help her.
Well, I want to help her too. I am her husband, and I love my wife. And all I want is for her to be returned safely.
That's not what she wants. She wants to get away from you. She says that you abuse her, and you won't allow her to leave. She wants to be free to live her own life, away from you.
She told you that?
Yeah.
We've been married for so long. Almost 400 years now. How could we have grown so far apart? I don't know, maybe love just can't thrive in today's world, with how much things have changed. I miss the old days, when honor and loyalty were more important than anything, when giving your word meant something.
Those things still mean something to me.
Now you can give a woman all of that, and she'll still be unhappy.
No matter how much the world changes, what is right and what is wrong will always remain the same. We have to keep to our honor. It's who we are.
It just seems like being an honorable person hurts so much more than it used to. MacLeod, I am asking you, as one honorable man to another, please return my wife to me. I will make every effort to ensure her happiness.
I'll talk to her.
MacLeod, a man of honor does not come between a husband and his wife. If Deborah is not returned to me, I will have no choice but to come after you.
Understood. We'll be in touch.
What you did was very brave, Duncan. You're lucky you're not dead.
Well, it wouldn't be the first time I've stuck my neck out for a friend in need.
I don't want you to go back there. Do not talk to Cardos again. You won't be so lucky the second time. Just please help me change my identity so I can get out of the country.
Deborah, is there any chance at all that you might be overreacting about this? I spoke with Cardos. All he wanted to talk about was love and honor. It seemed to me like he really cares about you.
That's the exact reason why people like that can get away with what they do. They put on a facade that everybody believes. Nobody has ever believed me about this because everyone thinks he is a wonderful man that can do no wrong, just as I once did. But I'm telling you, Duncan, there is a dark side of Cardos that only I have seen. Everyone else who has seen it is dead.
Deborah, he doesn't love you. I'm not sure he ever did. How much more of your life do you plan on wasting with this man?
Anthony, there's things about Cardos you just don't understand. I have to stay with him.
Why? Are you afraid of what he might do to you? If that's your reasoning, fear not. I will protect you.
Anthony, you can't protect me. He'll kill you.
I love you, Deborah Campbell. And I would face 1,000 swords if it meant I could spend the rest of my life with you.
And I love you, Anthony. That's why you have to leave. Cardos is going to be here any time now. And if he finds you here, he will kill you.
Let him come. We'll settle this today, once and for all.
Deborah, why is this door locked? Deborah, let me in.
No, Anthony, you gotta get out of here.
Well, this is unexpected. Another man in my home. Tell me something, boy. Is she worth dying for?
If you don't think so, then you don't deserve to be with her.
Well, I don't know about dying for, but she is surely worth killing for. A little killing always puts me in the mood for other things. Are you really going to stand between a man and his wife?
I dare to stand between a monster and a fair maiden.
I think you may be in over your head.
No, but allow me to relieve you of yours.
Ha! Ha! Is this really who you're choosing over me? You fool. Did you really think you could beat me? You are nothing but an insect.
No!
I beg you, please, spare me.
Spare you? What about all that noble talk about dying for the one you love? And now you want to back out? You're nothing but a miserable coward.
Please, Cardos! Spare him!
Know this. This will be the penalty every time you try to leave me. I would kill 1,000 men for you, and nobody will stand in my way. You belong to me.
No!
I love you, Deborah.
Barely put up a decent fight. Not even worth my time.
You insufferable bastard! I hate you!
I am your husband. You did this. If you had just loved me and been obedient, this would have never happened. Maybe something to think about the next time you ever think about betraying me again. See, you've hurt yourself. I love you, Deborah, and we will be together for all of eternity. Our love is immortal. Why fight it? I belong to you. And?
I belong to you.
That's right. Now, get back in the home and make me some supper.
Why didn't you tell me about this before?
I tried to tell you, but you had already made up your mind that you were going to try and talk this out. I told you, Duncan, there is no reasoning with this man. Please, just help me get out of the country.
And leave Cardos to his own devices? So he can find another woman to abuse? This will happen again and again. No. He needs to be stopped.
He's too powerful. He's taken a lot of heads, and he's twice your age.
The only thing evil needs to succeed is for good men to do nothing. I'm not going to back down from this.
What about Tessa? She already doesn't want you to get involved in this.
Tessa stays with me because she wants to, in spite of the risks. Tessa stays with me because I'm not the kind of person who would turn a blind eye or run away when someone is in trouble. That's what makes me who I am, and I'm not interested in changing that.
Maybe I'm just the sort of person who likes to run away because I never learned how to do anything else. After 400 years, I have still never even learned how to use a sword.
Well, that is something we should fix right away, don't you think? Maybe your perspective will change once you've learned to look after yourself.
You would teach me how to fight?
Of course. Come on. better now that you have some skills?
A little. Looking back on my life, I can't help but wonder what kind of person I would be if I had never met Cardos. Would I be dead? Or a master with a sword? Or would I at least have found some semblance of happiness?
It's never too late to find happiness, Deborah. Life is all about choices. Make choices that will lead you to happiness. You still have lots of time.
Duncan, I have something to tell you. Do you think it's strange that I still have feelings for you after all this time? I'm sorry if I'm being too forward, but I can't help feeling the way I feel.
Deborah, over the last 400 years, rarely has a day gone by when I haven't thought of you. I blamed myself for what happened. I never really got over it. I should have just married you instead of running away, even after what happened with Robert. I never stopped loving you, and it breaks my heart to know that you have suffered in misery for all this time. Deborah, I can't. A part of me will always love you. But I'm in love with Tessa. She's an amazing woman, and I don't want to hurt her.
I know. I understand. I just feel like I have been cheated out of love, happiness, and everything good in life. You and I were dealt a terrible hand by fate, but at least you were able to move on and do something with your life. I have nothing. Cardos will keep coming, and nobody is going to be able to stop him.
Deborah, in the end, good will always triumph over evil. I believe that with all of my heart.
Is that so? I was wrong to get you involved in this, Duncan. I'm sorry if I caused you any pain or sorrow. Goodbye, my love.
No, Deborah, wait!
Deborah!
Well, look who it is. My darling wife who's decided to come home. Nice sword. Did MacLeod give that to you?
He gave me a lot more than that. Duncan has given me things you never could. Things like love and compassion.
I see. A man of honor does not covet another man's wife. But no matter. So what happens now? Are you going to kill me?
Ready your sword. Your tyranny over me ends today.
I think you should have let MacLeod do your fighting for you. We both know how this is going to end.
I'm not going to have you kill Duncan like you killed the last man who loved me. One way or another, there will be an end to my misery. Starting now, you are no longer the ruler of my life.
Oh, it seems you've been practicing. Go on, pick it up. This isn't any fun at all. You're boring me. McLeod hasn't been a very good teacher, has he? Now, come at me again, and give me your best this time.
Go ahead. Finish it.
I'm not going to kill you. Why would I do something like that? No, you are mine, and you belong to me for the rest of eternity. The sooner you accept that, the easier this is going to be. Now, get in the house.
No, I won't be your slave.
Go ahead and run, Deborah Campbell. Just remember that there is no place on earth where I can't find you. You are mine, you hear me? Mine! Oh, Deborah.
This is not your fight. Please, I don't want to lose you too.
Deborah, stay behind me. This ends now.
He'll kill you.
We'll see.
Well, well, well. If it isn't the White Knight. I thought I told you before. A man of honor does not come between a husband and his wife.
If you had cherished her for the treasure she is, and loved her the way a husband should love his wife, then I wouldn't be here. Deborah is not a slave, not a piece of property, and I will not allow you to continue to treat her that way.
Even if it means your life? You want her for yourself. I knew it the moment I saw you. You're in love with her.
I just want her to be happy. It's a shame you don't want the same.
What I really want right now is your head. Ha! Not bad. But will it be enough? Ha! I'm going to enjoy this. Gah! Finish it, Highlander.
There can be only one.
Duncan, thank you for everything. If it wasn't for you, I'd still be controlled by that monster.
You're free now, Deborah. Free to make your own choices. And free to find happiness for yourself, as I have.
What's this? A lot of money? And a plane ticket to Scotland? I don't understand. Are you sending me away?
Deborah, you have a chance for a new life now. A chance to follow your heart. To enjoy life. And to go wherever it takes you. But you'll have to find all those things for yourself. I love Tessa, and I am happy. And if I want to honor her and cherish her as I once did for you, you can't be around me. Part of me will always love you. Please know that. And what happened to us was terrible. I would not wish that on anyone. But I have my own life to live now, and you are free to start living yours. Go out there and find your happiness, as I have.
You're right. I don't want to disturb the good things that you have here, and I have a lot of catching up to do. It's time to go have some adventures of my own. Goodbye, Dr. McLeod. It's a Claire McLeod. Thank you for everything.
trust you. It's just, she was your first love, and I thought the temptation would be too much.
It was pretty painful taking that old trip down memory lane. I'm sorry if any of this has hurt you. I just did what I thought was right, as best I could.
I know. That's one of the reasons I love you so much. I love you, Duncan.
I love you too, sweetheart.
When the darkwood fell before me, and all the paths were overgrown, when the peace of Christ said there is no other way, I tilled the sorrows of stone. I did not believe because I could not see, though you came to me in the night. When the dawn seemed forever lost, you showed me your love in the light of the stars. Cast your eyes on the ocean, cast your soul to the sea. When the dark night seems endless, please remember me. When the mountain fell before me by the deep well of desire, from the fountain of forgiveness, beyond the ice and the fire, cast your eyes on the ocean, cast your soul to the sea. When the dark night seems endless, please remember me. Though we share this humble path alone, how fragile is the heart. Give these clay feet wings to fly, to touch the face of the stars. Breathe life into this feeble heart, lift this mortal veil of fear. Take these crumbled hopes, etched with tears, will rise above these earthly cares. Cast your eyes on the ocean, cast your soul to the sea. When the dark night seems endless, please remember me. Please remember me. Please remember me. Please remember. Please remember. Please
Good afternoon. How are you today?
Good. So, what are we looking at for repairs?
Yes, so it needs a tune-up, and you're gonna need a few adjustments for air cleaner. It's a big one because it's fouled. You've got some carburetor adjustments as well, and a timing belt.
So, you think it'll be done in what, a couple of weeks?
Yeah, I believe that's a pretty realistic goal.
Good. You won't need to borrow my car for much longer.
You and your old cars, at least this one's newer than what you're driving. It's going to need a new paint job. Do I at least get to pick the color?
Well, I would say pink, but I think you'll continue to take my car even when this one's done.
We'll paint it black.